Question 29, we've got an equation to solve. Remember, we're trying to find the value of x which makes both sides balance. Now, we've got a bit of a tricky one here. There's letters on both sides and there's also a bracket. First thing we should do is we should expand the bracket. So there's no bracket on this left-hand side, so that can just stay as 2x plus 8. On the right-hand side, we've got 5 lots of x take away 8. So remember, there's an invisible times sign in front of the bracket. So that means both things inside the bracket times by 5. So 5 lots of x is 5x, and 5 lots of 8 is 40. So 5 lots of negative 8 is negative 40. So we've just basically made a new equation, but we've still got letters on both sides. So when you've got letters on both sides, you want to eliminate the lowest number of letters from both sides. So we've got 2x and 5x. The lowest number of letters, let's just write that. So eliminate the lowest letters, and you've got to do that from both sides. So 2x is clearly lower than 5x, so we're going to minus 2x from both sides, and then I'm going to tidy everything up. So 2x minus 2x, well, that's eliminated, that's gone. So the only thing you're left with on the left hand side of your equal sign is the 8. Positive 8 can just be written as 8. On the right-hand side, remember, we're taking the 2x from both sides, so 5x take away 2x leaves us with 3x, and we've still got the minus 40. So we've come up with another equation, and this time it looks even simpler. It looks a lot simpler than the original equation. And then you just draw a number machine to describe what's going on in the equation. Well, always start a number machine with the mystery letter, and then say what's happening to that letter. Well, we've got times 3, because we've got 3 of them. So that x is being times by 3. Then we are subtracting 40, and that is all equal to 8. So that means 8 pops out the other side. And then all we've got to do is reverse it back. So reverse back the minus 40 becomes add 40. Reverse back the times 3 becomes divide by 3. And you just work it back now. So starting with the 8, if we work backwards, we'll get back to what x is. And that was the whole point of this in the first place, figure out what x is. So 8 add 40 is 48, and 48 divided by 3. Some of you might be able to do that in your heads. If not, quick buzz stop method, 48 divided by 3, and you'll realize that the answer is 16. So x is 16. Good mathematicians, once they've figured out that x is worth 16, should replace it back into the question to make sure it works. So if x is 16 on the left, we get 2 16s, which is 32, plus 8 equals 40. So the left-hand side comes to 40. So if the right-hand side comes to 40, we know that the value of x must be 16, and that's the right value that makes both sides balance. So we better check the 16 in the right-hand side as well. So brackets first, 16 minus 8 is 8. So the value of the bracket is 8, and then 5 lots of 8 is indeed 40. So now that we know that 40 we get on both sides, we know that this value of x being 16 is the correct value that makes both sides balance.